Hey there. Now, you've probably been seeing websites like these for quite a long time. They've got bright, vivid images and they really capture your eye. And you may be wondering, how can I create my own website like this? Well, you don't have to be some pro who's been to a whole bunch of web design schools. Anybody can do it, and in this video series I'm going to show you guys how you can create your own website. Now to start off, I'm going to be going over some of the very basics of web design. To start out with, I'm going to show you guys some of the tools that will really help you excel in designing your own websites. Now most Windows computers come with a program called Notepad, and if I open it up quick, it's pretty basic. You just type in text and then you can save files. But we don't need Notepad. We're going to use something more advanced. It's called Notepad++. You're saying, well, what's the difference? It sounds pretty similar to Notepad. Well, it's quite a bit different, actually. It's got a lot of neat features. It's very good for web designers. And this is the website here. It's all free. As I said, we are creating your website for free. So all the programs that you need are free. This one, it's just a great program. All you have to do, you can click download. And you just need this Notepad++ version 6.12 installer. Just click that and it'll install it right for you. A little box pop up, you'd save it and then run it. I already have it installed, so I'm not going to download it again, but once you open it up, it's going to look something like this. You're going to be taken to a new file, and you should have a bunch of area to type. And that's basically how you're going to start off. Now, one of the neat features about Notepad++ is you can type whatever you want. This is a line of text, and you can see on the left it numbers all your lines for you, which is very handy. And then when you want to save your file in web design world, you're probably going to be saving it as an HTML file, but there's a whole bunch of different file types you can save it as, so it's very, very useful tool to have. There's a lot of other neat features. You can find things, search for things. It'll color code it for you with syntax formatting depending on the type of file that you're working with. It's got spell checks, just got a whole bunch of neat features. So now that you have Notepad++ installed, the next thing that you're going to want is a browser. Which you're probably saying, you know, you're watching this YouTube video, you must have a browser. Well, that's right. Now a lot of people still use Internet Explorer, which is really old and outdated. I would highly recommend that you switch to a browser like Firefox, which is what I personally like to use. Here we go. This will take us to Firefox. Maybe I clicked the wrong link. Anyway, it's mozilla.org, and it'll take you to Firefox. And here you go. You can download it if you want. And then there's also Google Chrome, which is the next browser that I would recommend. It's another free browser. Both Firefox and Google Chrome are free. This one's created by Google. Firefox is created by Mozilla. And they're both great browsers. Chrome is probably a little bit faster. And a lot of people will use Chrome. I personally have just been using Firefox for so long that I'm a big fan of it. So it doesn't really matter. They're both great browsers. They're both a lot better than Internet Explorer, which is really old and outdated and has some security issues. So now that you have a nice browser and Notepad++, you're ready to start creating your own website. Now, in this video, I'm not going to actually get down to the code of making your own website yet, but I am going to discuss, you know, some of the things that you're going to want to be familiar with. Now, the first thing is HTML. If you've never heard of HTML before, that's basically what most web pages are scripted in. Now, we're on the Google Chrome website. If you right-click, I'm in Firefox, I can go to View Page Source. And you can see right up here, the first line, doc type HTML. So we know that it's an HTML document. And then there's a whole bunch of other code, which I'm not going to dive into just yet. But basically, pretty much any web page is going to be scripted in HTML. HTML basically defines, you know, what goes where. All your text is going to be in HTML, where it says fast startup, fast loading, fast search. All that stuff is HTML. There may be a few websites scripted in Flash, but HTML is becoming so diverse nowadays that Flash websites are going to be a thing of the past. So I'm going to be showing you in the next couple of videos some of the basics of HTML, some of the things that HTML does, and then I'm going to be showing you how to style HTML, give it different colors, and make it look great, like this website here, or as I showed you earlier, Adobe.com, which was just a website that I found. that really demonstrates some of the cool features of making a website. There's lots of different features, drop-down boxes like so, which would be actually JavaScript, but we'll get into that later. There's search features, which would be some sort of server-side code. I'm not sure what this website uses, but we'll get into that later too. There's pictures, of course, we'll get into pictures and all that good stuff. Links, which are basically the whole purpose of the internet and web pages, is to link documents together, which is how it works. You click on something and it takes you there. And so basically that's what I'm going to be going over in this web series. You're going to learn a lot about HTML. CSS is another important language that you're going to learn about. JavaScript, and who knows what else I'll get into, but just be prepared to learn a lot, and when we're done, you're going to know a lot of information. You're going to be able to create your own website for your own business or whatever you need to do, and it will save you a lot of money, I'm sure, because being able to do it yourself is always cheaper than paying someone hundreds or thousands of dollars to do it for you. So, with that being said, I hope you guys liked this video, found it informative. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because as I said, I'm going to be making more HTML and web design videos soon. They're all going to be ordered. I'll put a playlist in, so it'll be easy to follow. So yeah, just go ahead and drop a subscription and you won't miss a single video. And with that, you guys, I hope to see you guys in the next video. And I guess that's about it. I'm not really sure. I don't think there's anything else I need to cover. So as I said, I will see you guys in the next video. Take it easy.